Most men are carrying more than they're willing to share. They're showing up, they're pushing through, holding things together, and quietly underneath all of it, there's something stirring. A sense that there's a deeper version of themselves waiting, a version that they haven't quite given themselves permission to step into yet. Welcome to Ordinary Men, Everyday Wisdom. I'm Rudy. Thanks for joining. This show is a place to slow down, uh, to go a little deeper, and hopefully to choose heart over fear, even if it's just for a few minutes. Most men already carry the wisdom that they're looking for. They haven't had a place maybe to say it out loud. And I'm hoping that that's what we're building here, a place where we can learn from each other. Every conversation that's honest, grounded, and hopefully not performing, just showing up and being present, choosing to go a little deeper than yesterday. So, what are men carrying? I can only speak to me. So, for me, it comes to one word: enough. Am I enough? Am I a good enough dad? Am I a good enough partner? Am I good enough at my job? Am I a good enough provider? That question of enough, it's constant for me. I've been sitting with that a lot lately. And I don't think I'm alone. If you listen to other men, like really listen, it keeps coming up for them too. Maybe your version might sound a little different. Am I seen? Does what I do actually matter? Is this all that there is? Whatever the question is for you, I believe that question shapes us, and it's been shaping me. And it's part of what pulled me here to create this space. Over the last 4 years, there's been a lot of change for me. One of the biggest is becoming sober. I'm 4 years sober now. And that journey has changed almost everything for me, and for the better. But one thing I didn't expect: the isolation. Places that I used to be invited to, they weren't inviting me as much anymore. And I don't think there was bad intention. I truly believe it was out of respect. Most of those circles were built around drinking. And when that changed, some of these connections quietly fell away. I realized that I didn't have many strong connections, especially to men, especially healthy men. Men that were working on themselves, men that were honest about what they were carrying. And to be honest, the isolation got a bit heavy. So I made the vulnerable decision. I reached out to a few men that I knew and respected, men that were trying to be good in the world, men that were moving in a direction that I wanted to move to. And I said, hey, are you willing to be my friend and join this circle? That was just the beginning for me. We got together and we called it the men's circle. Sometimes it was 2 or 3, sometimes 5 or 6. And we simply just showed up. We asked each other the real questions. What are you struggling with? What are you proud of? What do you wish that you can be better at? It wasn't complicated. Nobody was above the other, no experts, no agenda, just a place to be supported, a place to talk about what it meant to be a better man or simply become the man that we already knew that we were. I think we just needed the space. I know I did, to say it out loud, to have someone sit across from you, hear their struggle, and say, yeah, me too. It was simple. And I've been reflecting lots on what it means to be a healthy man. And I reflect lots on my relationship with my dad. My dad died just over 11 years ago. A good man, a spiritual man, a man of faith. He gave me a lot of great values, integrity, honestly, the belief that there's something bigger. I remember when my dad was on his deathbed and how he talked about the conversations that he wished he had, the time he wished that he spent with me and my other siblings and my mom. And I wonder, did he have the spaces to have these conversations? And I don't think he did. He was sick for a while and it was hard to watch, but it was also a gift. We left nothing unsaid. We had real conversations, deep ones. He regularly apologized for not being the man that he wished he was, for not being enough, not being there enough, for not leaning into the deep, meaningful conversations. And I walked away knowing that he loved me deeply. Still know that. But I also walked away with a decision. I don't want to avoid these conversations. I want to show up now. I want to have these conversations now. My dad encouraged me to step towards that. His regrets pushed me here to create this space and to create the men's group and to create other connections where we don't live in regret and where we step into the wisdom that we already have. He already had the wisdom. My dad already had the wisdom all along. And that wisdom was passed on to me to continue on that journey. My dad was a logger, always in the bush, and he said that that's where he felt most connected to God. I've been doing more of that. I've been hiking lots, and there is something there. The noise gets quiet, the mental chatter settles, and I feel connected to something greater. It gives me space to connect back to myself, to connect to my wisdom, the wisdom that's already in me when I slow down enough and to listen to that wisdom. There's other things that help me along too, some journaling, silence, reflection, meditation, and just a chance to connect with self. When I'm connected to myself, that's when I feel most proud of the person that I'm becoming. My gift is my presence, not the big wins, just becoming. It's not anything special, just becoming. I don't have all the answers. I'm not here to tell you that I have it all figured out, but I am here to tell you I will journey with you. That's my favorite thing to do is to create the spaces where we can journey together. We can share what's working. We can be honest about what's not working. It doesn't need to be special. It just needs to be ordinary men sharing what works. And here's what I know. Every relationship we have with each other, with others, with family in our life, it starts with the relationship that we have with ourselves. Do you love yourself? Do you value yourself? Do you trust yourself? Are you connected to your inner wisdom? Because you have it. We all do. And if something's stirring in you while you watch this or you watch future episodes, don't ignore it. Becoming isn't loud, it's quiet, it's a feeling. If you feel that you're called to go deeper, follow it. That's your wisdom, your inner wisdom calling you forward. That's what it is to choose heart over fear. That's the work. Follow that feeling, trust it. And remember, we're in it together. You're not alone, and you carry wisdom. Speak it out loud. Create spaces where you encourage others to do the same, where we can journey together and we can choose heart over fear every time. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.